Carrie here, Hot Mesh Mom. Let me get this started. I'm so excited to do this project with you. This is what we're doing today. Let me stand her up. Maybe, let me see. Maybe like that so you can see her. I need to get my comments brought up on my iPad. So give me just a sec. My iPad is always different than my phone. There it is. Gotta turn the volume down. Okay. Let me get this cleaned up really quick. There's stuff all over. We'll worry about that later. Let me get my wire cutters. And I need black pipe cleaner. So I'm just going to grab some of that. And I got my rotary cutter. Ow, that hurt. Almost broke my nail. Okay, move that out of the way. So this is the Pom Pom Girl Diva Wreath Rail. She's already been pre-painted. If you want to do this, we sell them unpainted. You can paint them yourself. I also paint them. This one is just something I had sitting over on the side, and I just finished her. And you can basically ask for whatever colors. This is just pink and black on it. And I'm going to give her black curls on her hair. And I'm going to take this one off just to show you because I want to fix it. I'm going to go through and show you what I did to get here. Now, obviously, I don't have this hair. So I'm hoping that I'm going to inspire you to make it your own and figure out what you want the hair to look like. I put this on and I'm going to flip it around this way. Now, this is value mesh and it is really value mesh. It is a hot mess when you keep touching it. Let me bring the trash can over here. So what I'm going to do is try not to touch it so much and keep the fray to a minimum. But we can always trim it when we get done. So let me just fix this one. And I'm just going to make these little pom-poms and attach them on the rail here. And I'm going to show you how I did that. So I want this one like right there. Okay? So I hope that you love this. This has been requested a few times. I can only be honest with you guys, it terrifies me. It opens me up for judgment and comments and some kind of rude behaviors from people because the obvious. And I'm not here for that. I'm here to, maybe one of you wanted to know how to do this. Doesn't have to be. This is the medium color. Doesn't have to be this. It could be light color. I don't know. Honestly, I don't care. I'm just going to do whatever I want anyways, so that's where I'm at. So I'm going to take 10-inch mesh like this, and it's 10-inch mesh, cut it 10 inches, and I'm going to do a tight roll. Now, here's how I got started with this. Hold on, I need this fan blown on me. Guys, it's like 90 degrees here in Vegas. I'm already sweating. So to get this started, to do a tight roll, I actually folded this first piece to where this cut edge is just in the roll. So I'm going to fold it down and then start rolling it as tight as I can get it. And then I'm going to fold it in half like this. Okay? So let me get my clip because I'm going to put two of these together. Don't worry about cutting it right now. I'm just going to clip it. So it's going to look like this. You're going to have a loop here. We are going to cut this, and then this is the nice edge. This is the part that gets frayed. So I'm going to do another one, but I'm going to do it opposite. That's why I switched this one around, because I didn't want all the nice edge all one direction. So you see how I'm just doing a nice tight roll like this. And then this is the cut edge right here. I'm going to kind of use my finger and just bring it together like this. So here's the first one. I'm not going to put it like this. I'm going to put it like this. And then I cut pipe cleaners in half, so black pipe cleaner. I think this is going to be whatever hair color you want it to be. So if you don't want black, you can mix it with brown. There's light, blonde. If you want her to have pink in her hair because of her pink shirt, I think you could do that too. we're not putting ribbon, we're not putting anything on here. We're just doing mesh. So here's this one, I'm gonna cut it. And here's the other one, I'm gonna cut it. And then I wanted these to not be flat like this, so I'm gonna kind of move them around in the tie and make it to where it's more of a little pom-pom. And then you can push it up. So I have this here, push it up so it kind of sticks up like this. Let me put it on the white background. I'm wearing black with black mesh, okay? So like that. Let me see. I know, Wendy, you know what? It doesn't bother me. It bothers some people, and some of my older YouTube videos have a lot of judgment on there, and it kind of held me back, but now I'm like, I don't care. So I'm just going to take these, and we're just going to go all the way around her little hair here, her little piece. Now, look at how I set that on there. You want to set it in a way you're not going to see the base, so I'm not going on the outside, I'm going in right here. So without doing that, I'm going to position this in a way that it's going to cover the base, but also overlap with the next one. And I'm going to flip this over and try and make it as tight as possible. And you're just going to take this little end right here, and I'm just going to shove it right back into the rail. This is a little tight space, so you could probably take your pinky or something, maybe a pencil or something, just poke it in there. So that's what the back's going to look like. And we're just going to keep going around and doing her little hair like this. At the end, we can kind of move the pieces around to fix it, but we'll just worry about that at the end. So I'm going to do, I don't know how many ties, so I'm just going to cut these in half right away so I have them ready. So I'm just going to take pipe cleaner, fold it, cut it, and then when I fold it, it kind of gets a little hook. I'm just going to straighten them out. Set these off to the side so we're ready. And then let's cut some mesh. Now this pom-pom is the 16-inch. When you're using my rails, I really like you to look to see what area you want to cover. So I may do 10 bundles on each pom-pom. When you're doing the smaller size, you may not need 10. You may only need like 6. So just depends on how full you like it. And until you learn what you want to do, I think, you could just give it a shot. So here's the cut edge. See right here, you can kind of see it. I'm going to make sure that's folded in and then just clip it. Then take the next one. So I'm folding this down just so it gets nice and tight for me, and then rolling it up. And because this is hair, it doesn't even matter if you got little things poking out here, because hair is wild. So here's the loop down here. Here's the loop up here. I'm just going to alternate them. Twist it off. I think this would be cute. You know how some little girls have like yarn, or they have braids that have beads in them? This would be cute if you could do something like that and add in, or like those little clips, the little barrettes, the plastic barrettes. I bet you we could find some of those at like the Dollar Tree, just to even, you know, clip them in here and make it look super cute. I don't know. Just giving you ideas. Roll it up. Now, depending on how tight you want the curl, I think that's how you would want to roll it. If you didn't want something tight like that, you could roll it maybe like this. But if you're gonna fold it over, see how thick it is, you might want to just do something this big, maybe. I think it's all just how you want it to do. Hi, Marlena. Hi, Sarah. This has been sitting on my table for a while, and I've been working on other things. We're at a good spot today, so Richard's running postage, and I got my kits listed. I did 2 patriotic kits. I'm gonna do 2 more probably tomorrow, just running out of time in the day. Okay, so 10-inch mesh, cut it 10 inches, roll it kind of tight. You see how tight that little loop is? And then I have it folded in half, 2 pieces opposite. So I'm gonna cut this one and I'm gonna cut this one. And then we could kind of push this up and make it so it's standing out and up that way. So roll it, flip it, clip. So you're going to want to do this in 2s. Unless you want to just do 1 at a time, I think the 2s will probably go faster, just because you're not having to attach, you know, twice as many pipe cleaners. Okay. And just bundle it up like this. I'm making faces, I know, but it's necessary, so you gotta do that. Okay, so we already have 2 on here. Let's see, 1, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6, 7, and then I'm gonna see what the middle looks like. We might have to do 8 on each side. The fan's blowing my hair. So just gonna take this little bunch and probably 1 inch away from the other one. Oh, this is cute. Now when I paint these, I don't paint the whole rail. If you're gonna paint this yourself, I know some people like the whole rail painted just to match whatever color mesh they're using. I think it's all a preference, but you can see right here where it's not painted, you can't see the rail. Okay. And then this one's gonna go over here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we can get away with doing that. I want to try to give you guys an accurate count here. Now, if you don't want to use mesh for the hair, people have used like actual, they will go to like the wig shop and get actual hair, wigs or braids or, you know, something natural like that. So that's an option if you wanted to go something more like that. I think it's pricey. I have never shopped there, so I don't know how much that would cost. But if that's something you want to do, same thing with like when you're doing the males. If you wanted to do something natural. I think I'm doing this too tight right here. So 5, this one. No, I can move this around. I'm kind of trying to see, am I covering enough of the rail to make this? Okay, hold on. I gotta move this fan. This is blowing my hair right in my face. Actually, let me pull my hair back. Talking about hair. Let's get this pulled back because it is driving me nuts. I'm just gonna put it in a big old bun. There we go. Because I don't care. Okay. So I'm thinking might have to do, what is that, 5? I'm gonna say 3 more on this side, and then I'm gonna try and fix this. But this is what it's looking like. Okay, crazy hair, right? We got wispies, we got flyaways. So 3 more pieces. So that means I need 6 of these. Ooh, this is exciting. So I need 6 more pieces of 10-inch. Go down this way. It's easier. Okay, there's the 6, and now, so what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 3, that's 8. I need another set for the other side. Okay, let's go. Right? So if you guys are watching, if you're watching now, the replay, have you tried the Divas? And have you tried this? Do you have any advice, any suggestions? I'm open to it. And you see me looking out the window, you know I'm distracted. My attention cannot handle being next to a window. Hi, Vicky. You use the black mesh and 3 pieces per bundle. Okay, you know what? I don't know if I have any of the small black mesh. I'll have to look. I might have some out there. I have done little pieces like that, just not on her. I wanted to try something different. I know there's way better people out there doing this than me. But I wanted to say yes. I have made that when someone says, oh, I want to buy the pom-pom. Do you have a tutorial or do you have, a video? Now I can say yes. So twist this. And Vicky, do you use the little pipe cleaners like this? Or do you put the pipe cleaners on the front and tie it off that way? She's looking cute. This one might even be able to be moved more to the middle right here, but this is looking really cute. Because there's 3 of these right on top of each other. Might have to move that around a little bit better. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So to get started, I'm folding this piece in right here, just folding it so I can get a nice tight start, and then rolling it up, folding it in half, and then clipping it, and then just leaving the loop. I'm going to cut it at the end. So the frayed edge, I'm going to fold it down, roll it, fold it, and then do the opposite here. And pull it tight and twist it. I'm going to cut these. You're going to get fray no matter what. It's just this black mesh is value mesh, so it frays extra special. Okay, the next one. Once I get this done, I'm going to hold it up so you can see how I positioned these in the back. So if you want to take a screenshot or see how I did it, just so you know, okay, this is where she lined these up. I'm kind of using the part where the rail comes together, that bar part, and putting it at a diagonal, just because I like the way it's spaced right there. I think this is going to be enough, so 8 on each side. It's filling out nice. Okay, fold it, roll it. And you see that, can you see my table? How much frayed pieces are on here? This is crazy. Hi Chris, you purchased a candle bases, girlfriend. There are so many videos on my page, and if you look at Melly Mel's page, Sincerely Creative Mom, there's so many videos of how to do the candle bases. If you search on my page for candle, it should come up. Okay. Oh, and that was rude of me. I said girlfriend, and I'm assuming Chris is. I'm just gonna shut up, and if I didn't say it right, I'm sorry. I am naive and innocent, and just have no filter sometimes, so. and just stupid sometimes, so there you go. Oh my gosh. Okay, poking that in there. So you see I twisted it off. I can't get my fat finger in there. Let me get something to poke it down in there. Let's see, is that gonna fit? Oop. Nope, that doesn't. Oh, you know what? Here, look, I got a craft stick. I just want the end of these to just be poked inside without them coming back up. Okay. Now we get to move these around. See, that one needs a little bit more coverage right there, so I'm just gonna move them around. I'm liking it. There's stuff going on everywhere. Okay, look at that. She has crazy hair. Now, if you get, so I'm wearing a black shirt. When you're doing this, you can see it better to know where you want to position your little pom-poms so you can do the coverage. I'm just gonna leave it because I can keep messing with it. I want to get the other side done. This is what the back looks like. You can see that I started here, and this is the one that I said was kind of close. I was thinking about moving this one more like right here. So I don't know what my tape measure's out there. I don't know what this distance is, but you can see it. If you move this one here and you start here, and you can just go to every place where there's this bar and just do it that way. I feel like it covers pretty well. Then you can start moving these little pieces around because some of them are like right on top of each other and getting these positioned, but we're just gonna leave that. Now look at my table. Oh, I just created static. Oh well. Won't be the first time. Okay, so 8 times 2, I need 16 pieces. Marlena made 2 candle bases. Yay! Oops. I know, Coach Melissa, she is such a sweetheart. I can tell when she shares something, because then it's like her little orders come in for those candle bases. And you guys, we did something fun behind me. I'm not going to have enough on this, so let me just cut this, and we're just going to throw this away. This one here, we took the candle base and I made it into like little wreath rails. Oh my gosh, too much. Okay, there's 2. You could be my girlfriend. Hey! Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get busy here. 6, 7, 8. Now I want to show you something. Look at this mesh. It's all crazy right here. See this? But we're going to get it rolled inside, so it doesn't even matter. Okay? Value mesh, you get what you pay for. You want the $10 a roll mesh? It's not going to look like this. Right? 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Okay, 11. Don't fall behind. If you guys haven't seen me talk about my table here, I have all the lights and everything on the back side of the table here, so I literally have to climb over the wires and stuff just to get to set this up. So if something falls back there, we're just gonna have to say it's a goner. 12, 13, 14. I am not climbing back there while on the video. 15, 16. Okay. So I used 2 open rolls of mesh. I didn't do the math. I don't know if you can get all of this done with 1 roll of mesh. And then we're going to need 8 of these. So here's 4. So let me cut a couple more. And then we'll be all ready. I think this is a cute project because if you just did the hair and made cute little hair, like bows for her hair, that would be cute. You can add in some of these little glitter balls, glue some of that, beads, I think anything that you want just to make her hair look super cute. This could be coordinated. So I have pink, she has a pink shirt, pink earrings. If you wanted to do, you know, pink stuff in her hair, some flowers, butterflies, ladybugs, I don't know, whatever. Now I messed up my video. There we go. Sarah, you gotta do the candle bases. They're so cute. So easy. And you guys, if you're doing craft shows or selling or anything like that, remember Mother's Day is coming up. What about a candle base with a Mother's Day candle? If you're doing any type of craft shows, maybe you can collaborate with like another small business in your area that does candles. We know they're everywhere. Candle people, okay? And maybe hook up that way. I don't know. I'm just gonna do all of these and then we'll start attaching, okay? So I'm folding this just to get a nice edge for me to start, for me to start rolling. It's getting away from me. And then I'm putting my finger like this and folding it over and then clipping it and then doing another one. And then attaching it. Here's the loop and here's the loop. Grabbing your pipe cleaner. Hi, Carol. Girlfriend, you sold 2 divas at your last craft show. You added necklaces. Yay! Look, I'm messing up my tablet here. The comments disappear, so I have to tap the screen. Yay! Hey, Carol, the jets were out today, and I was like, oh, I should record that for Carol. So I thought about you. Maybe I like summoned you to my live just by thinking about you like that. They were loud before I went live. And yet Monday, Richard and I saw 2 Osprey helicopters flying away. Helicopters or planes? I think they're planes. Oh, it was so awesome. Couldn't even hear them either. They weren't like close. They didn't fly over us, but that was awesome to see. The last time we saw those, we were actually driving. We weren't even near the Air Force Base here. We were on the other side of town, like even more west from where we live. And they were flying straight towards the mountain. And then I think they went up and over. We're like, what's happening? Anyways. Okay, so little bunches. Then I'm just kind of pushing it up. I want to make sure this is super tight. I think I'm doing it the right direction. So just making little bunches like this. I need 8 of them to put on the other side of the hair. The other pom-pom. Oops, there's 2 in there. You really like the sound. So it's a little overcast today, so I think that's probably why they were super loud. But they fly right over us. And I'm like a little kid in the candy store. I'm like, ooh. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, most of you guys do, because you guys have been here before, but we are in Las Vegas right next to the Speedway, which is right next to Nellis Air Force Base. And the jets, almost every day, are out there flying, and they fly right over our shop. So it does get a little loud. The helicopters, when they fly really low, they shake the rafters and stuff, but when the jets fly, they come from the, so we're right here, the Speedway's right there, the base is right there. When they fly this way, they come out and then they kind of turn and go that way, and their back end is facing directly at us. That's where it gets the loudest. So it's fascinating. Look, you cannot be in Las Vegas or on our side of town if you don't like the sound, because it's literally nonstop. And we live directly west of the shop, so that's kind of like their flight, one of their flight plans, flight paths, I guess. So it's constant. It doesn't bother us. I'd rather hear that than the stupid helicopter. Then I'm like, oh my God, I'm that nosy person. I have to know. The helicopter's out, you know, the police helicopter. When it's out, we make sure the doors are all locked. Then I'm like, okay, someone in the neighborhood's gonna post about it. You know, I'm on those groups. So I kind of wait. I'm in the Nextdoor app too, so those are like really my neighbors. I'm waiting for someone to say something. Okay, what's going on? Especially when the helicopter's lingering. I'd rather hear the jets. Anyways. Hi, Lynn. Oops. Chris is an Air Force veteran. Yay! Okay, that was my dream job. Let me tell you. We're just going to talk about this. I've talked about it before. If you heard about this, I'm sorry. When I was growing up, my grandma lived in Englewood, Colorado, which the Air Force Academy was in Colorado Springs, or is in Colorado Springs. And I remember, like, when I grow up, I'm going to go to the Air Force Academy, and I'm going to be in Colorado with my grandma. Well, let me just tell you, when I took that ASVAB test in high school, I was 17. I was going to do the split option. I was going to go into the Air Force, and I was going to fly jets. So I took the test. And they said, you did so well, this is before I talked to any recruiter, you could have any job you want, you did so well. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be an Air Force pilot. They were like, oh no, you can't do that job because your eyesight. It's like, here are all my dreams, and they just got crushed. So my dream job was to be an Air Force pilot. So, you know, when these jets are flying out here, I'm like, oh, that could be me. So, anyways. Yes, I have terrible eyesight. I don't know what it was when I was in high school. It is really bad right now. I have not had LASIK, so I do wear contacts. I wear glasses at night at home. Nobody sees me in my glasses except for my family. Anyways, TMI, just sharing craziness. See, why does it keep doing that? You can tell when the fires are over. Damon's like, oh, really? Marlena, we had an Air Force target range near where I grew up. The fire jets would fly so low, the house would shake. Ooh, yes. Okay, last one. So once I get the bunches together, you can see here's the loop. So the two ends are here, and then here's the other loop, and the two ends are here. I'm just doing that because here's the nice edge of the mesh. When I cut this, we're just gonna have fray all over. There's just drama with these things, but it is what it is. So then I'm kind of pushing it up. I want to twist this around a little bit, get it to where it's not just flat. And now we're going to go on this side over here. So I'm going to turn it this way so you can kind of see a little bit better. So these are pipe cleaners cut in half, and I'm attaching this here. So I'm not going to have anything to like attach tubing and all that. This is a little bit different project, not like a wreath. So I'm just going to take this. I am going to start this one on this bar right here. This one I started here. So I'm going to start this one here and see if I like it. And I'm going to just put the pipe cleaners around the bar there and move this in a way that's going to have some coverage here. And then you can flip this over and then twist this off. And because this is already so short, I'm just going to tuck the end of that pipe cleaner into the hole there, okay? And then don't even worry about it. We need to just keep going around. So then I'm going to go to the next one, which is this bar right here. I'm going to go diagonal. So stick that on one side of the rail, on the other side of the rail. And this is where I say, if you want the base to be all black, then paint your base all black. I don't do that because you should be able to cover it really well with the mesh, but some people like it painted, so to each their own. And then just keep going around. Here's the next one. I'm just gonna tie that around here. Now tomorrow, I think I'm gonna do, I should be able to get kits out tomorrow. I did some of the prep today, but I think I'm gonna do one of the kits tomorrow, which is the bloom kit, because I have more of those left than the lemon, and then we'll just do the lemon kit. So what's today? Today's Wednesday, so tomorrow's Thursday. Thursday and Friday I could do each a kit. And maybe Amelia has a game on Saturday. You guys, my whole life was just thrown into craziness when that soccer schedule came out. Oops. So that's what I'm battling with, like trying to plan the weekend. Where's that? Oh, plan the weekend. I feel like I have mesh on my face around these soccer games. So that's what we're doing. Here comes my timekeeper. What time is it? Time to go. Oh, okay. We'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. I said I wanted to leave by 2, but I want to get this done. So, anyway, Saturday I might just take the kit home. I was thinking about coming in, but I need to get more computer work done than like actual physical work here in the shop, so we'll kind of see. Oh, Mike is calling me. We are picking up one of Amelia's girlfriends, friend from school. She's coming to our house. Her dad does a lot of work with first responders, and he does like motivational kind of mental health talks to first responder groups. And he has a class tonight, so Gianna's coming home with us today. So that's Friday. Sorry, Mike. He doesn't watch my lives, but I'll have to call you when I'm done. Unless he calls you, Richard. So I think I'm gonna need another one. Did I do enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I need one more. Unless, did it go somewhere else? Did I miscount? Hi, Joan. Did I miscount? I can't read. Did one just like disappear? Or did I miscount? I think I miscounted. Because there's, oh no, they were stacked on top of each other. Oh my gosh. Whatever. Okay, so I'm just going to the next bar and putting that one on there. Now, if you guys have any issues with working with small spaces, because this is very small, look, this might be, if you have any issues holding something small in your hand, you might want to leave the pipe cleaner long so you have a bigger area to work with. So you have all of this to work with versus just this that I'm working with. Because I'm at the very end of this and I'm pulling it and I don't have very much to hold on here. So if that's an issue for you, I would say do not, pipe cleaners are so cheap. Do not clip them, leave them long so you have longer room to work with like this. And then once you get this tied on here, you're gonna have this much sticking out from the back right here. Then you can clip it and poke it back in there. But to get this on here and to twist it around the rail is could be difficult for some. Okay, so if that applies to you and you already know, okay, I'm not going to be able to hold that, then I wouldn't cut the pipe cleaner. So looking at this, you might want to put another one in the middle and move these guys around and just make it to where there's one there. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave that up to you. As you're doing this, your mesh is going to lay different than mine because just how we do things differently. You're going to have to see, do you want to add that extra one there? You might want to. So here's the last bar. So I'm going to stick this in there. Ow. You see what I mean when I'm pulling on these? I just barely have enough to do this little twist right here and then to get it tight. And then I'm just taking this little nub that's sticking up and I'm pushing it right into that hole. But my fat little finger does not want to fit in there. Even my pinky is getting kind of stuck. Look. She's so cute. So now this is where I would go situate everything, start flipping them around, turning them so they're covering the base because we didn't paint the base. Fixing it. I don't want flat pieces. I want these curls all over the place. I want them up, out. Like this one here is nice and flat. Flipping it, moving it. This one's flat. Why are you laying flat? Get this one up. And I would say if you're going to have any of the mesh coming out like I'm doing, pull the mesh up that has the nice edge. Not the ones that we cut because that is so messy. But this is so cute. Let me get this stuff off her face. Oops. Sticking to me. Now, this is where you can do, I'm going to take the trash can. I got this at Walmart. Take me out. This is where you can just cut these little pieces if you want. Like, there's all these little pieces sticking out. Oops. But I think it adds to kind of like the concept of this is hair. Because hair is wild and crazy already. Unless you're putting a lot of product into it. You know hair just does whatever. So you can just kind of put this over the trash can, just trim up some of these little pieces right here. Like this one's way crazy. This one over here. Doesn't have to be perfect, okay? We just made a big mess. But this is what she's looking like. So you see right here where my hand is? I don't want you to see the board right there. So we're gonna move that around. And then this right here, there's a gap, right? So I'm gonna kind of move this around a little bit. I don't want there to be a gap right there. I know. But isn't that cute? So this is what the back looks like. And you can see, if you want to take a screenshot, let me hold it back. You can see how I went around those bars. So it just stayed towards the edge. I didn't go on the outside. I went on this one right here. And if you wanted to, I would probably move the middle part and then just, I mean, it doesn't even matter. Go in through the middle and then one of these holes and put another bunch right there just to add more. But this would be cute. I don't have anything in here though. This would be cute if you could take like little glitter balls and glue some into her hair. I'm just gonna set them in here because they're gonna probably stay. So I have red and white here. This would be cute for like a ladybug or watermelon, I don't know. See how I can just attach the little glitter balls and they're gonna rest right into the end of the roll there. You could just add a little glue and have it stick right there. I think that would be really cute. So there is our pom-pom girl. I hope that helps you guys and inspires you to do more. Now this has got black curly hair. Hair is so different for every single person that you guys are crafty. You guys can think about what you want your hair to look like. Even her eyes, her skin tone, all of that, the clothes she's wearing, the earrings, and come up with something different. But there she is. Isn't that cute? Okay, I have to run. Tomorrow we'll have one of those kits done. There's one of my new rails that is listed. You can get that as a kit, as a rail, or a sign. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.